You are listening to the Yummy Mummy Podcast, episode number 110.
Welcome to the Yummy Mummy Podcast, where you will learn brand new and shockingly different tools to lose weight for the last time. And now, here's your host, certified life and weight loss coach, Laura Conley.
Hey, Yummy Mummies. Happy freaking holidays. So exciting. Well, is it exciting? It's exciting if you took me up on the drop the dread dare. Did you? What'd you drop? I'm noticing a lot of people did not drop the dread. They noticed the thing that they were dreading. But guess what? Awareness is everything. So give yourself credit, right? So in case you don't know what I'm talking about, drop the dread. You pick one thing that you're dreading doing, and then you don't do it. And you notice that you don't die when you don't do the thing that our culture wants you to do so badly, that your family wants you to do, that your friends, that your insides want you to do so badly. So I'm noticing that you guys have figured out what that thing is, and then some of you are doing it. Some of you are actually dropping it, and then some of you are too scared. You're like, I can't deal with the fallout. That's okay. That's normal. I want you to do it anyways. Like my friend Olivia says, gag and go. Just do it. Pull the trigger. Okay. So that was a little side tangent. Before we dive into this week's episode, I do want to let you know that we are doing the Yummy Mummy Experience gift program. So if you want the Yummy Mummy Experience, 6 months of private group coaching and coursework that guarantees you lose weight for the last time, you can tell your partner, your husband, your wife, your dad, your mom, your kid, whoever you're going to ask for this from, to get it for you. Isn't that so cool? So this is how you do it. You literally tell them, you say, I want the Yummy Mummy Experience for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for fill in the blank. And then you give them my email, laura@lauraconley.com. And you tell them to write, hey, I want to buy this for my wife, for my person, for this human that so deserves it. And then I get them all set up. I even give them something that they can wrap for you. Okay, so if this is what you want more than anything in the whole entire world, if this is like that one thing that if you had it, you having lost weight for the last time, if this is that one thing, ask for it. A lot of times the permission that we really are seeking is our own. And we just need to give ourselves permission to like make a big, bold ask. Oh, I could tell you stories. I could talk for days and days about the things that I've asked for, especially around coaching. Oh my God, I can remember specifically that my knees like actually being weak, going and asking, right? But really, you will get a yes. If this is what you want, be brave, go ask for it. Okay, so that's what I have to tell you. The YMX gift program, the Yummy Mummy Experience gift program. So fun. Okay, so this episode is the masterclass, How to Thrive Through the Holidays. So you're going to want to, oh my God, it was so good. I talk about how to not gain an F ton of weight throughout the holidays. So if you already feel like you've gained weight, don't worry about it. This is going to help mitigate what's already happened. Don't beat yourself up. Listen to this. Then I talk about how to not feel gross and ugh. Then I talk about how to overcome overwhelm. If you're like me, if you're like anyone right now, you're probably experiencing some overwhelm. I'm going to help you overcome that so you can feel the way that you want to feel this holiday season. And I'm going to teach you how to actually really enjoy the holidays and the people in them without having to get rid of the people or go hide in Mexico. And then I'm going to talk to you about how to plan and know exactly what you're doing in 2023 to lose weight for the last dang time. Okay? So this masterclass was just so fun and so chock full of wisdom that, not to toot my own horn or anything, but, oh my God, you guys know I record these podcasts on Friday afternoons. I'm always like in a Friday afternoon, in a Friday afternoon kind of mood. So good. So I want you to really dive in, enjoy this. Let yourself just relax and enjoy this masterclass. Let me know what you think. Let your people know, hey, Laura Conley. All they have to do is email me and be like, hey, I want to buy the Yummy Mummy Experience for my favorite person in the history of the world. So Who knew you could give the Yummy Mummy experience as a gift? You can. It's the best thing ever. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Guys, 2023, if you haven't lost weight for the last time, let's do it. 2023, it's your year. It's your turn. So doors are technically closed for the Yummy Mummy experience, but they will be opening back up in January. They will open in January and we will start on January 24th. A lot of the spots have already been filled, but you can still get a spot if you were on it. So mark your calendar. Doors are going to be opening January 9th, and then we're going to start on January 24th. But if you want it for a gift, just tell your people. You never know. You never know. Okay. I love you guys so much. Enjoy this masterclass and have the best holiday season ever. Ever. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for being part of this Yummy Mummy experience community. I really do. I'm talking to you. I really am. I love you. I love you. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Where are you? I am Laura Conley, and welcome to How to Thrive Through the Holidays. So pop open the Q&A because we are going to be interactive. We're going to be engaged. We're going to be talking. So this class is for you. You are in the right place. If you already like the holidays, but you just want to level it up, or maybe you full on dread the holidays and you're like, well, I'm going to be alive. This is what I try to sell people on all the time. It's like, if you are going to be alive, then you might as well thrive. Why are we just surviving? Why are we getting through? Why are we white knuckling? So let's level up. We're going to do it anyways. You guys, so many of you know my dishes example. I'm like, I'm going to do the dishes because I love having a clean kitchen. So I'm going to do the dishes. So I can either hate doing the dishes or I can love it or at least like it. Okay. So this is for you. If you want to level up in any way, maybe you even hate it and you want to level it up. Maybe you're like, it's fine. You want to level it up. Maybe you like it and you're like, well, there's always room for improvement. It's for you if you want to overcome overwhelm, if you don't want to feel like blah or gross, if you don't want to gain an F ton of weight, this is for you. I am not going to suggest, I'm like the only weight loss coach out there probably that's going to be like, do not try to lose weight right now when you have like a full-time job and like you're playing Santa. And you're trying to go to like the sit on the Santa's lap soiree and then make gingerbread and then make the elf do elf on the shelf shit. No. If you are my client and you're here, because I have a lot of my clients are here right now. I love you clients. A lot of my clients are here. Do ignore that part. You are fully losing weight. They're like sending me messages all the time. Like, cannot believe I'm losing weight on like December 8th is like my lowest weight in like 10 years. They're like, what is happening? Like, and I just went to a party last night. This will be you next year if you're not already my client. Okay. You will be emailing me. You'll be like, oh my God. Right. So hold that possibility. But if you are new to me, if you are not my current client, you are not losing weight in December. You're going to do it in January. We're going to talk about that plan. Okay. So you are in the right place. That's what we're covering. How to overcome overwhelm, how to not feel gross, how to enjoy the people in your life. Right? There's going to be some aunts and uncles and in-laws happening, right? Again, it's the dishes. You can either hate them or you can enjoy them, or at least a little bit of an upgrade. Okay. So let's get the most out of today. Okay. How do we do that? Get a pen, get some paper. I am not going to give you homework. I'm not going to be giving you extra shit to do after this call. No, the point of this call is that you 10x your time. You get stuff off of your list. Okay. So we are going to be actively engaged in doing the things now. We're not going to be giving homework on this workshop. We're doing it now. It is interactive. So you guys, give it yourself the gift of just enjoying this class. Be here now and enjoy this class now. I was on a call with my parenting coach and I wanted to like do the dishes and I wanted to like half check my Instagram and I wanted to like do 8 things. And I'm like, Laura, can we just be here with the parenting coach right now? Just like be here with her. You guys, it was so nice. I just relaxed. I actually listened and I leveled up my parenting, I felt so much better because I was present. So resist the temptation to do 8 other things while you're doing this, because when you are present with this class, you will 10x the investment of the time. I promise. So just give yourself the gift of setting it aside and just being here. It will be fun. I will try to be as crazy entertaining as possible. Right? So that you can be here now and you can reap the rewards. Okay, so let's dive in. So have a pen and paper if you can, or maybe your note section on your phone, whatever. We're going to go for about an hour. I will stay on if you have like questions or you want to come on and get coached. We did School of Skinny back in, when was it? September? And people came on live and got coached, and like the whole community's mind was blown because a lot of you guys don't really get what coaching is. So be willing to get coached, be willing to ask your questions, be willing to come on live if you want. I'm going to go for 60 minutes, but we'll stay on as long as you guys have questions. I can be here. We can just like hang out all day. I mean, like screw off on the shelf. Screw gingerbread houses. We're just going to hang out with Laura. So seriously, you guys, be here for that hour. I will talk to you at the end of our masterclass about the Yummy Mummy experience and how to apply, and the crazy big bonus that's like literally effing wild. I like can't even believe that I'm like offering this. I mean, I cannot believe I'm doing this. It's like my team was like, you can't do that. I was like, I can. Let me do whatever I want. Okay. So stay to the end. You don't have to stay to the end if you don't care about the Yummy Mummy experience or losing weight for the last time. You could totally hop off. I'm not going to like hold you hostage. I want you to get this content. I really care about you leveling up your life in December. Okay. So let's dive into the content. This is going to be so fun. Woo-hoo! Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. First things first. How to thrive through the holidays. How to not gain an F ton of weight. Okay, get your pens ready. This is going to be so simple. How to not gain an F ton of weight. I don't want you gaining an F ton of weight, because if you gain an F ton of weight, you dig your hole so deep for January and you feel like fucking ass. If you don't like swear words, you probably should just get off now. I curse. Sorry, earmuffs kids. Okay, so I just don't want you to feel gross and heavy, right? I think it's unrealistic to try to like lose weight for the last time when we can just do it in like 3 weeks now. But I do think it's important that you don't feel so gross physically by eating all of the freaking marshmallows and like peppermint bark. It doesn't feel good, right? Have a little bit. So I'm going to encourage you to make one simple rule. Do it right now. Right? Give you examples of rules you can create. People are like, rules? I don't like rules. You love rules. Rules are amazing. Rules are amazing because then you know. It's like, okay, have you guys heard this parenting advice before? Kids feel anxious and out of control and unsafe in environments where there's no rules. Now, too many rules also can create anxiety for kids. It's the same with us as adults. We need to create a little bit of healthy restriction, just a little bit of healthy restriction. We restrict in all other areas of our lives. How come our culture decides that we need to weigh 110 pounds and eat whatever we want whenever we want? This is the messaging we get. What the actual F? No. We need healthy restriction. We have healthy restriction when it comes to our parenting. We have healthy restriction when it comes to emailing our boss. We have healthy restriction when it comes to going to bed at night. We have most of us. We have healthy restriction when it comes to driving. We are not like rear-ending the person that just cut us off. No, we have healthy restriction because we don't want the consequences of acting out in any way. We want healthy restriction. So one rule, you guys. Create one rule. Just try me on it for now. Okay? Doable. One simple doable rule. Okay, what could that be? Let's think about it. So if you guys already know what your one simple rule is going to be, put it in the Q&A. I'm going to talk to you. Engage. Get that Q&A ready to go. Chop, freaking chop. Okay, one rule. It could be eat when I'm hungry. Stop when I'm satiated. That could be your one rule. One rule could be don't have seconds. Just for December, I'm not going to have seconds. Could be no sugar. Could be eat before the parties. It could be intermittent fast. Do like a 14-hour fasting window and a 10-hour eating window. What are you guys doing? What's gonna be your one rule? One simple rule. You need a simple rule that you think will work. People are like, I never thought to just eat when I was hungry and stop when I was satiated. Isn't it wild? Okay. No picking is my one rule. That is so good. Yes, Tara. No picking. I love it. Okay, you guys, Instagram people, what are you guys thinking? What is your one rule? Oh, just paying attention to the way that the food feels in my body. No sugar, no flour with intermittent fasting. Amazing. So good. What other rules are you guys picking that feel spacious, that don't feel, I don't want you ever going into the land of over restriction, right? Just healthy restriction. What else? Okay, you guys like the no seconds. You like eating. Okay, so these are all the answers are coming in fast. This is why I want you guys sharing your answers, because you can pick up what other people are putting down. Pick up what you're putting down. Come on. Okay, no picking. Yeah, so just pick one simple, doable rule. It could be stop eating after 8 p.m. every night. I'm just not going to eat or drink after 8 p.m. So easy. I should say simple. It might be a little hard the first couple days. It's okay. It's totally fine. One simple rule that's going to make you feel good in your body. I cannot tell you the value of feeling good in your body and in your skin. It is everything. It is life. Okay? So think about a day that you felt really energized or alive and light. What were you doing? What were you not doing? How can you make that into a rule? This is not hard, you guys. What else are you guys saying? Yeah, so some of you guys are like, can I have more than one rule? Ask yourself, is it simple and doable? Our diet brains will want to come up with 8 rules. They'll be like, yeah, no sugar, no flour, no picking, no seconds. I know, no dairy, no gluten. Like one rule. But yes, of course, you can do whatever you want. You can decide that no sugar, no flour, intermittent fasting is one rule. But do what is simple, easy, doable. Do not go into the land of over restriction. If you're brand new to me, just pick one thing. We're not losing weight in December. We're losing weight in January. We're just here to not gain an F ton of weight because there's just no rules and it's like hedonistic free-for-all. No. Because if that feels good in your body, go do it. But for most of us, we feel, we've got these crazy sugar hangovers from like picking at the sugar cookie mix. It's like, it wasn't even that great. Okay. I love the no picking rule. So there's just some options. No eats after 8, no sugar, no processed flour, no seconds, no blah, blah, blah. What will make you feel good in your body? Okay. One simple reason. You need to have a reason for your rule. Why? Why are you doing no sugar? I just gave you some to feel good in my body, to feel energized, to feel light, to feel alive, to rock the velvet romper at my company's holiday party. Always a green velvet romper. Always the example when it comes to the holidays at the Yummy Mummy. Yummy Mummy. Yummy Mummy. Okay. What do we got? Oh, yes. That's so good. Okay, so we have other rules coming in. One cheat meal. You could call it your joy meal if you want to. I feel like cheat is like so rebellious. You can call it whatever you want. I don't care. But I like my clients to call it like the Yummy Mummy Munchie or my Slurpee or my Joy Eat, whatever. Cheat just feels like you're bad and you're wrong. That's just for me, but you do what you want. Yeah, one cheat meal per week or one Joy Eat per week. Great rule. So why, you guys? Pop your reasons why. I want to hear from you. Tell me. Okay, here they come. To feel light. Yeah, to feel alive, to feel energized, to be able to keep up with my kids. Yes. To be more present, right? Aren't you guys not present when you feel super heavy and you're like, oh, I feel so gross. So you have to know why. You're not going to want to follow through on your one rule, on your one simple rule, if you don't have one simple reason. Get your simple reason dialed now. It has to light you up. It has to compel you. It has to move you. It has to have energy behind it. You have to really, really want to rock that green velvet romper. You have to really, really, really want to feel good in your body. That's my compelling reason all the time. It doesn't sound that great, but like feeling, hey, Laura, I want to eat in this way so I can feel good in my body. It just moves me. I just make great choices when I remind myself of that every day. So tell me, why? Why are you making this rule? Why do you want to not gain an F ton of weight? I need one reason from all y'all. Pop them in. Let's share. Let's go. One simple reason. Don't ever set a goal. Don't ever set a rule without a compelling reason, without an inspirational why. You have to have your why behind it or it will fall so flat. It's just like not even worth it. You gotta have you gotta get it to light you up. Okay. Oh my God, I love this. To be free from food. Oh, yes, it's such a good reason. Okay, to jumpstart the year instead of waiting. Yes. So when January comes, it's already a habit being formed. It's gonna make your life so much easier in January, Kimberly. I love that for you. Okay, what else are you guys popping in here? Oh my God, I love seeing you guys. Why else? I mean, I named some other ones. Do you guys have them ready to go? Come on. Pop them in. Ooh. Oh my God, this one is hilarious. To look good in front of my ex-boyfriend at the Christmas party. Literally, now you guys probably think I'm going to shame her. If you know me, I'm not going to shame her. I don't fucking care what your reason is if it works. If it lights you up, I literally don't care. Do not judge your reasons for being shallow or vain or deep or whatever, right? To be confident in my own body. Yes. Love it. What about to be an example for your kids that like the Christmas holiday season is not just about food? It's allowed to be a little bit about food, but does it have to be all about food? No. Okay. One simple... Guys, I'm getting a little like crazy with the alliteration for this webinar, okay? One simple, relaxed, relentless attitude. Are you guys writing notes? Are you guys taking this down? One simple rule, one simple reason, and one relaxed, relentless attitude. What the hell is a relaxed, relentless attitude? What even is that? What does that mean? It kind of seems like contradictory, doesn't it? You need to be relentless with this rule. But tomorrow, when you accidentally have your cheat meal, even though you had one today, you're relentless. You don't give up, but you're relaxed about it. You're like, oh, okay, I'm still learning. Right? This is where I'm teaching you. Don't you dare try to be perfect. Shit does not work. You guys already tried being perfect in your dieting, in your eating habits. You trying to be perfect doesn't work because what happens? You try to be perfect and then you're not perfect and then you throw in the towel. It's like literally asinine. My brain did this for 20 fucking years. So don't shame yourself. Don't be mad at yourself. Can we go for B+ work? Can we set a rule and keep going and keep trying? My daughter is learning her letters right now. This morning, she didn't know, like J. She gets like the J's and the T's messed up. And my husband's like, oh, no, it's actually a T. She's like, oh, okay, good, okay. She's not like, F the alphabet. I'm not learning to read. I hate this. Does she get a little frustrated sometimes? Yes, she does. That's normal. That's okay. But she doesn't quit. What about when you learn to ski or play tennis or walk? You didn't like just give up because you're like, I fell. Yeah, you didn't do it perfectly. The first time you tried this new way of learning. Guys, losing weight for the last time, being free from food forever is a skill, like skiing. Okay, you're just on the bunny hill. Just get back up. Don't make it mean anything about your worth or your value or that you suck at life and that you're a horrible person. No. What's happening? No. Get back up. I want you to be relentless in following this rule, but in a relaxed way, in a way that is not you beating you up when you don't do it perfectly. It's part of the learning process. Can you imagine? Imagine your baby. Baby's learning to walk. Baby falls down. Your baby's like, I'm not going to do that. That sucks. I fell. I obviously can't do it. I obviously suck. No. Your baby gets back up. For some odd reason, in our diet culture, in our society, we're taught like, well, if you can't do the diet perfectly, then you might as well quit and eat all the croissants. No. Get back up. Try again. Love on yourself. What do you do when your baby or your kid is trying to learn to read? Oh, it's okay. I totally messed up my J's and T's too when I was a kid. I love you. We're going to get through this. We're going to learn. Let's have some fun doing it. Can you offer that to yourself? Yeah, you freaking can. But we're so trained to be so mean to ourselves. So can you be loving? That's where that relaxed part comes in. Okay. Relax, relentlessness. Okay. You guys pick it. Oh, Allie's here. Yay. That's so fun. Okay. So, one relaxed, relentless attitude. Okay, guys, we're moving on. So, I want you to have your rule down, your reason down, and your relaxed, relentless attitude ready to go. Okay? No more thinking about it. Just be done. I don't want you adding this to your to-do list. Like, tonight I'm going to like sit down and think about my rule. Nope, it's done. You made the decision, done and done. Okay? Great. Now, how to thrive through the holidays, number 2. How to not feel ugh and gross. Do you want to feel gross and ugh? No, you don't. You want to feel light and alive and free and energized and happy and content and relaxed. Something along those lines. Okay. So you wake up or it's like 2:30 or whatever. You notice you feel I should change it to gross or or heavy or uncomfortable. You notice. You're like, okay, I don't feel like myself. Ugh. I need you in that moment to decipher. Is this physical or is this mental Okay? That's step 1. If it's physical I need you to come up right now with 1 to 3 reversals. So physical, it's like your stomach feels like bloated. Like you physically feel kind of like a little borderline sick, right? Because you have a sugar hangover or whatever. That's usually how mine manifests. Okay. What are 1, 2, 3 things you can do to switch your physiology, to switch your chemical makeup physically inside your body? What can you do? Can you go for a walk? What? Come on, Sharpie. What's going on? We got a master class here. We can't be having gray Sharpies. What about a walk? What about a scoot ride? What about a bike ride? What about going outside? When it's cold. So cold. Let's just go feel like ass under the blanket. Go outside! Walk. What about like 20 jumping jacks? What about a Peloton ride? What about going to a heated yoga class? Some of these things you are not going to be able to do because you cannot go to a heated yoga class right now because like it's time to pick up your kid from school. So you need to have things on the reversal list that you can do in 5 minutes. And it might not be like you do a complete 180, but you at least feel a little bit better. Okay, so a walk, a dance party. So you want things that like take 5 minutes and then maybe something else that takes like an hour. Okay, so depending on the day, you can kind of pull from it. So come on, tell me, what are your go-tos? What are some reversals that you know might work for you when you physically feel and you want to change it? Because why do you like, we literally will go around feeling and gross for like a whole entire week and we forget we have agency. We forget we have agency over how we feel physically. What? Okay. Yeah. Take a poo. Love it. Poo. Could take a little herb. I have these herbs to poo. But that's actually a good thing. Now, remember, this is not medical advice. I have to say that. But like, if you have a headache, sometimes we literally forget we could take Advil if we wanted to. Don't have to. This is not medical advice. I'm not recommending blah, 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 blah. But like, sometimes you could take some medicine or some herbs. Maybe you'll feel better. Maybe you can ask your friend, hey, friend, what do you do? Okay, so take a walk. What else do you guys want to put in here? Oh, weights. Like a workout, like a big workout. But you guys, it could be a small workout too. Like literally, I swear to God, I will put a Peloton And you can go and get these for free on YouTube. I will put a Peloton workout, a 10-minute cardio Peloton workout on. And I'm like a fucking new woman. It's magic. Okay? What else can you guys do? Put it in the Q&A. Come on. Talk to me. Don't make me pull the teeth. What can you do to feel physically better for you? I love the take a poo. It's so good. Right? Take an herb if you can't take a poo. Okay, come on. What do you guys got? Yeah, you guys really like, oh my God, this is so good. Okay, water. Drink a bunch of water. Sometimes I'll drink an element like the electrolyte supplement. Or I'll drink an energy drink. Sometimes I will. I'll drink a Celsius. No shame. I want to feel better. I'm going to drink a Celsius. I'm going to be cray. Fine. Change into a cute outfit. What the fuck? That's so good. Outfit. Did you guys know that we release estrogen as women when we get ready? And guess what estrogen does? It makes you feel better physically. Yeah. It's like a little bronzer, little bra. I mean, do it or don't do it, you guys, right? We're just brainstorming. What else are some reversals, your go-to reversals that can make you feel good physically? Literally, I love putting, oh my God, okay, Rain on Me, Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga. I blast that shit and I run around my house and I dance. It's weird. I feel so much better when I do that. Can I have a dance party? You guys know I love the dance parties. Oh my God, it's so good. Yes, take a shower. Yes, oh my God, yes, you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. The herbs are Dr. Schultz Formula 1s is what I take. But like other people will take magnesium. Actually, I take magnesium sometimes too. Magnesium, smooth move tea people take. A nap. Oh, it's so good. A nap. What else? I love it. Shower. Dandelion root. Is that for energy or is that for poop? This is now a poop workshop. It's so good. Okay. Yep. Dance party, one song. Exactly, Gina. Okay. What was the other one? Did I put shower? Okay. All right. Yes. And you guys don't beat yourself up if it's not a 180. Maybe it's a 180. Great. But if it's 10% better, that's something. If it's 20%, take it. Great. Amazing. Okay. Back to square one. Is this physical or is this mental, like kind of / emotional? Maybe it's mental / emotional. So we need to do 1 to 3 replacements. How do you know if it's mental or emotional? Because it's not physical. It's like an emotion you're feeling, like guilt or shame or inadequacy or anger, right? Or regret. We have to go away. You're just kind of feel low. You kind of feel like down on yourself. Okay. So what we have to do is come up with 1 to 3 replacements. We have to come up with 1 to 3 thought swaps. So what are the most common thoughts that make you feel and gross? Okay, let's brainstorm those. Pop them in the Q&A. What are 1 to 3 thoughts that make you feel bad mentally and emotionally? Could be, what's wrong with me? I did it again. I told myself I was going to be better. There really must be something wrong with me. Why can't I get it together? I know better. You're, again, Laura. Okay, this is like the thoughts that my brain will come up with that make me feel shameful, ashamed, regret, guilty, just bad. What are the thoughts that make you feel like ass? What are the thoughts, specifically the sentences in your brain? That is what a thought is, you guys. A thought, all a thought is, it's not complicated, is a sentence in your brain. Best news, you get to choose which sentences to entertain and believe. That's your choices. Best news ever. Okay, so tell me. I told you some of mine. Oh, I'm so over this. What else do you guys say? What are the sentences in your brain that make you feel bad inside your body? Mentally, emotionally. What are the sentences in your brain? I suck. I'm not good enough. Why me? What's wrong with me? What else do we have? Yeah. I hate this. This sucks. I don't like this. It's really simple. Okay. So we got to come up with the counters for those. So when your brain is telling you there's something wrong with you, and then you feel ashamed and you feel bad, you need to replace it. Brain, right? There's your brain and there's you. Your brain doesn't get to be in charge anymore. You need to be in charge. There's two entities that live inside your body and your head. There's your brain and you. Your brain is an amazing servant, but a horrible master. You are an amazing master. It's your job to step up to the plate and be like, brain, thanks for offering that. But we're not going to believe that because that makes us feel like ass. So instead, what could you think? We need to pre-program your brain with 3 replacements. So let's get some ideas going. What could you think instead of I suck? I should know better. What about I can totally turn this around? What about I know exactly what to do? What about I'm in charge here? What else could you think? Oh yeah, I'm figuring this out. I'm figuring this out. This is a process. This is a learning. This is okay. What else, you guys? What else could you think? What are some thought swaps, some replacement? I will solve this. I'm going to keep going no matter what. You guys know one of my favorite quotes ever. I mean, it's like not really a quote, but I mean, I guess I could give like the old white dude some credit, Winston Churchill. Never, never, never quit. It's the secret to life. I will solve this. I'm figuring it out. This is a skill. I was taught that it was supposed to be a perfectionistic activity. It's not. It's a skill. What else could you guys say to yourself to make yourself feel better mentally and emotionally? There's nothing wrong with me. There's just something wrong with society. Right? Okay. So I want you to have ready to go 1 to 3 replacements. Do it now. Pick them now and like literally implant them in your brain. So when your brain's like, you suck. I don't know why you can't get this together. You got the rebuttal ready to go. All right? Now, how to overcome overwhelm. Woo! Is anyone overwhelmed? Can we get a raise of hands? Can we get a raise of hands? Who's overwhelmed this holiday season? You, 2 hands over here. Yeah, but it's normal. It's okay. Oh my God, I had like a literally like, it was like an overwhelm meltdown last week. Totally normal. But we are going to figure out how to overcome it. I used this process on myself last week. Bananas. So good. Total magic. Okay. So when you feel overwhelmed, sit your little booty down. Sit that cute boot down and bleh. Your brain's going to be like, oh no, that's going to take way too long. We don't have time to do that. You take 5 minutes. You sit down and you make a list and you dump your whole brain and you get it all out. And what else? And you say that to your brain. You say, and what else do we need to put on there? And what else do we need to put on? And you go, and you go, and you go. Okay? So I really want you to make that list. Then I want you to look at that list. And I want you to change it from a have-to list or a to-do list or whatever you used to call it to a to-choose list. No such thing as to-do lists anymore. There's only to-choose lists now. Okay? So you're going to bet everything down on the paper, and you are going to 3 categories. You're just going to crush shit off you don't want to do. So if there's something on there like, this is an example for me. Decorate the outside bushes. Put lights on the outside bushes. I don't fucking want to do that. I don't want to do that. My neighborhood wants me to do that. Our culture wants me to do that. I don't want to do that. Elf on the shelf? I don't want to do it. So you just start crossing things off. If this feels very confronting to you, you just cross one thing off. And then you don't do it and you realize you don't die. This is like, if you guys have been following me, this is called drop the dare, right? I mean, drop the dare. Drop the dread dare, right? So what is one thing you don't want to do? So cross off the things that you don't want to do and don't do them and notice how you don't die. Will some people be disappointing? Maybe. It's fine. Give their disappointment back to them. It's not for you to handle. Okay, so make a list. Everything you have to do. Like literally when you feel the twinge or the sensation or the of overwhelm, you sit down and you make a list. And then everything on there, then you cross off what you do not want to do. And then the things that you do want to do that are not in like relevant for time, you put them on the bedside table list. Like my brain, when I get overwhelmed, it wants to do like 8,000 additional things that can be done in like 2024. So you make a bedside table list and you just put that on the bedside table for March or for January, right? My brain's like, I need to order the paint for my office that I'm not even redoing until May. Like, because my desk is not getting here until May. I don't need to worry about the paint right now, Laura. So just put that on the bedside table list. Then everything that's left is a to choose, right? You're just going to do it. You're choosing it though. So this is my favorite. It's like one of my favorite quotes ever. You're going to love it. If you can't get out of it, get into it. Now, of course you can get out of it. It's a to choose us. You're a freaking human adult. You literally can do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. You literally can. This is like one of the best things I ever learned. You literally can do whatever you want, whenever you like want to do it. It's a really good, like, my clients will be like, I can't just like not take care of my kids. Like, I can't just like not pick my kids up. I can't just like not make the cookies for the bake sale. Like, yeah, you can. They're like, no, I really can't. I can't just like not take care of my sick kid. I can't just not email my boss back. You want to. You want to pick up your kid from school. You want to email your boss back. Find the reason why. You will live your life so much more empowered when you remember that you're choosing what you're doing. So even if there's something on that list that you're not like in love with, remind yourself that you want to do it, that you are choosing to do it. It might be because you don't want the consequence of not doing it. You know, like getting sent to jail because you're not taking care of your kids and you left them on the street, right? But come into choice, come into desire, come into want, instead of this martyr victim role that if you're noticing that you're doing this, don't shame yourself, don't beat yourself up, don't judge yourself. We've been passed this down, right? It's like that martyrdom, that mama martyrdom syndrome, it's rampant. It is a fucking pandemic, right? And it's not our fault. But right now, it can be, if we choose, it can be our responsibility to change it so that we're the ones in charge and so that we live our lives empowered and feeling good. Doesn't it feel so much better to be empowered versus like at the effect of? Oh, it's so much better. Okay. So that's what you do when you feel overwhelmed. You sit down and you make your list and you cross the stuff off you don't want to do. And if people have comments, you let them comment and you breathe. And then you make your bedside table list and you order the paint on the bedside table list. And then you just do what's important. You will see it's not that much. That's where our thought work comes in. So where does overwhelm come from? Who knows? Raise your hand or put it in the Q&A. Where does overwhelm come from? Does anyone know? It's just like a secret. It's a good secret. You are going to want to know. Where does overwhelm come from? Let me define overwhelm for you first, okay? So overwhelm is a feeling or emotion. So if you know me, you know emotions and feelings are one and the same within the Yummy Mummy. Overwhelm is just a feeling or an emotion. And what is a feeling or emotion? It's just a vibration in your body. But where does that feeling come from? What do you guys think? Take some guesses. Yes, you guys are dialed. You guys have been watching my shit. Oh, good job. I have some clients with the right answers, but I have some not clients with the right answers. Freaking good. Overwhelm comes from your thoughts. And what did I just tell you? Thoughts are choices. Thoughts are choices. Thoughts are just sentences in our brain, and we can choose to believe them or not. So, what thought do you think comes into your brain that you believed it and then creates a feeling of overwhelm? What is the thought, the sentence in your brain, you guys? Come on. Guess. Give me some guesstimates. The thought that causes the feeling. What is the thought, the sentence in your brain that causes the feeling of overwhelm in your body? Tell me. What do you think? Oh, yeah. Here we go. I have too much to do. I have too much to do and not enough time. It all falls on me. I can't. Oh, how am I ever going to? Yep. Yeah, exactly. You know what's so interesting? Our unintentional thoughts, our unintentional sentences, the ones that end up not feeling great inside our bodies, they're all the same. Our brains are not unique when it comes to the bad feelings and the bad thoughts, quote unquote. No, not. I have too much to do. I don't have enough time. I can't. It's too much. How am I ever going to? It all falls on me. Yep. All you guys are saying the same things over and over again. I have so much to do. Okay. So let's play the thought swap game again, right? Replacement. I had to keep with the alliteration. So let's play the thought swap. Your brain says to you, I have too much to do. Your brain says to you, I can't. Your brain says to you, how am I ever? Okay. So it's too much. What are we going to change that to? Not enough time. I don't have any time. Not enough time. This is a really ugly arrow. What is happening, Laura? Oh my God. It's okay. I'm just learning how to make arrows. Okay. So I have too much to do. What is going to be our counter? What is going to be our replacement? What is going to be our thought swap for that? When your brain comes out and you're just like, whoa. We got way too much to do. What are you going to say back to it? What are my priorities? Let's figure that out and drop the rest. That's so good. What are my priorities? We're going to go into that in a minute too. I have too much to do. I always am like, do I have too much to do? Or is my brain just telling me that? What if I actually sit down and make that list Laura told me to make? Maybe I have the perfect amount to do. Maybe I can totally handle it. Maybe I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. Those are my counters. You guys see I'm really good at countering my brain. Okay, what else could we say when your brain says we have too much? Even if your brain is right, it's not useful to think it. It's just not useful. It's not going to help you. It's going to make you feel like ass inside. I have too much to do. No, you know what? I am in charge. I have the perfect amount to do. Or I get to choose what I do and what I don't. I get to choose. How about? I don't have enough time. What is your counter for that? Got to program that in your brain. Oh, here we go. I have all the time I need. Yes. Thank you guys for participating so much. I have all the time. I have all the time I need. My favorite one is I have all the time in the world. I literally do have all the time in the world. It's just as true as I have no time. So what am I going to focus on? I have all the time in the world because that makes me feel spacious. It makes me feel possible. Like it makes me feel like I'm in possibility. It makes me feel like capable. It makes me feel confident. Who cares? They're equally true or not true, equally delusional. So why not feed yourself the thing that makes you feel better? And if it's too much of a stretch, if you're like, I have all the time in the world, maybe it's like, I love playing the game. I do this all the time. I love the game of like, my brain's like, there's no way we can get those 3 things done before pickup. I'm like, you want to bet? I'm like, let's go. I'm like, LFG. I'm like, let's just try. I bet you can get 4 things done. And I like joke with my brain. When you guys can bring humor into it, you will get so far. And your brain's like, okay, because your brain kind of likes the game. Your brain's like, okay, fine, let's go. Let's try. It's so cheesy, but I love that counter for I don't have enough time. That's cute. It's a cute argument. Let's just see. I bet we could do 7 things. Okay, what is another thing? I can't. I love, like, again, you guys, you don't have to do a 180 or a complete counter. But what if you just said, like, yeah, maybe I can't. Maybe I don't have to. Or maybe I can if I want to. Maybe I can do anything I want to. I can have anything I want. I can do anything I want. I can't do it all. Even you don't have to do it all. Okay, I hope this is helpful, you guys. So how to overcome overwhelm. Overwhelm always comes from your brain. It always comes from a sentence in your brain, and you get to control the sentences that you believe. And this is a practice. If you don't do it perfectly, remember, relax relentlessness as you're doing the replacement. It's okay. You're going to be overwhelmed for the rest of your life sometimes. The work is not to never be overwhelmed. The work is to just catch it and solve for it. So make your list, do your download, go from to-do to to-choose, and then manage your mind. Think the thoughts. All right. So you guys, we're at the home stretch. All right. Are you ready? How are we going to enjoy the holidays and other people? We're like, well, that's impossible because my mother-in-law is coming. And my mother-in-law always comments on my parenting. It's so annoying. So there's no way I can enjoy. I mean, fine. I can enjoy like from now until the 18th. But when she gets here, it's going to suck. I'll just have to get through it. Barf. Okay, so listen up. You need right now. Let's actually be calm. Let's be calm for a minute. Okay, seriously, let's take a deep breath together. Do my little mudra. And let's stop and think about what is the point of the holidays? What is the point? Why are our people coming over? Why are we giving gifts? Why are we hosting the Jingle Mingle? Why are we going to see Santa? Why? Why are you doing the holidays? You guys don't have to do the holidays. You literally can just unsubscribe. Isn't that crazy? You can literally unsubscribe. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I've said that before. So I want you to connect and remember. I jumped ahead a little bit. Oopsie. Remember, why are we doing this? And then you can create a resolution. Don't get all over me with resolutions. People love to like jump down my throat with the word resolution. You guys, I just like the R's, okay? So you need to pick a feeling or intention or resolution that's one word. It's one word. And you are going to like post-it note that shit around your whole house. You're going to put it on your alarm on your phone. You're going to have your screensaver. You got to remember, number one, why we're doing the holidays. Oh my God, look at this. Like my kids. My kids have like marker tattoos. I'm like, oh God, the teachers are like, we just started a new school. I'm like, teachers are going to like judge the shit out of us. Number one, my kids have like bright red tattoos all over their bodies. And number two, it's clear that we don't bathe them every day and we bathe them like every 3 days. Well, maybe they'll just like think that we're super down to earth. It's fine. Okay. So what is your chosen feeling or intention for this holiday season? Is it engaged? Is it present? Is it content? What is it? What is your one chosen intention or feeling? How do you want to feel this holiday season? Connected, happy, calm, peaceful. How do you want to feel? And I want you to put that above all else. Okay, pop them in. You guys, if you guys are on Instagram, pop it in there too. If you guys are on live on Zoom, I want you to put your word in now. What is your, in one word, your chosen intention or feeling? I just gave you a bunch of examples. How do you want to feel? I want to feel, my word is like, I want to feel here. I want to feel here. So I want to feel. I want to feel here. You want me to say it another time? So you know what? When the Christmas tree is a effing disaster because the like 3 strands of lights decided to break, I go down, I see the tree. I'm like, oh God, one more thing to do. And then, oh, Cue the overwhelm. I'm like, I want to feel here. I want to feel calm. I want to feel light. I want to feel present. I don't give a shit about the lights. I'm still going to enjoy my night. We'll do this weekend. It'll be fine. We'll take care of it. This is not going to rob me of my joy. The cookie's not turning out. This is not going to rob me of my joy. This is not going to rob me of my presence, my here-ness. This is not going to rob me of my calmness. You get to choose how you feel this holiday season. And when you feel like ass, don't make yourself be wrong or bad or beat yourself up for not feeling perfectly calm 24/7. Life is 50-50, 50% amazingness, 50% suck ass. But it's very, very helpful to remember ahead of time. Why are we doing this holiday season? What is it actually about? And how do I want to feel? And how am I going to remember that feeling? I'm going to remember that every morning. Maybe you put it on your fridge. Maybe you talk to your partner about it. Maybe you talk to your kids about it. Hey, guys, let's all pick a word. Connect to that word every day. Get creative. Put a lipstick on your mirror. It's so fun. Okay. Oh my God. What is happening? Okay. So what are your words? You guys pop these in. Rose says calm AF. That's so badass. Content. Ooh. Chill, Mom. You guys are so good. You guys are so creative. This is so fun. Connected, present, happy, love. Oh, I love love. Love is so good, you guys. This is such a good one. Love. What? It's better than that. So good. Okay. Any other words you guys want to share? We have a lot of duos. We have a lot of duplicate words too. Okay. So that is the top part. The bottom part, I can sit back down. I'm getting very excited, Laura. Just sit back down and be calm. All right. You guys become my client, you'll see that I'm not always as crazy and wild. I mean, I am sometimes, but we got to rid. It's a little hard to read if I did an R for this one. We got to rid the manual. Do you guys know what the manual is? My favorite. Okay. We all have them. We have manuals and manuals and manuals. Manuals are just rule books that we have for other people. She should show up on time. She shouldn't comment on my parenting. She should offer to bring up a bottle of wine when she comes over. He should take out the trash. He should buy me this present that I hinted at 7 months ago. My kids should be grateful. Right? You know you have a manual, a rule book of expectations and shoulds when you feel icky in your body towards somebody else. You feel like resentful or disappointed or mad or enraged or annoyed or irritated. Inside your body, it's a cue that you have a manual for other people on how they should behave. Now, this would be amazing if we could control other people. But, newsflash, we can't control other people, nor do other people want to be controlled. So you know what we could do is burn the effing manuals. Burn them. Burn all the rules and all the expectations because they're not serving you. If I thought they were serving you, I'd let you keep them. But you will end up being a burnt out anxiety mess if you keep your manuals. Because what happens when people follow your manuals, you're like, ooh, good. I get to be happy now. But it's also kind of anxiety producing because you're like, oh my God, are they going to behave? Are they not going to behave? Are they going to make me feel like ass again? It's not even that much of a pure joy, honestly. Okay? So, here's what I want to offer. You burn them for your freedom. Who cares about them? They'll probably end up liking it. They might not even notice, whatever. Because what happens is a lot of times they don't follow the manuals. They do it wrong. People are bad at following your manuals, especially when they're unsaid, unspoken. Right? Do you guys expect your husband or your partner or your wife to just read your mind? Raise the hand. Yeah. And then you're the one left with the resentment and the disappointment. You know what resentment's like? What's that quote? Resentment's like, what is it? Oh, resentment's like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. Yeah. My husband's over there just happy as a clam. And I'm fucking pissed he didn't take out the trash. Burn my manual? He's over there happy. I'm over here happy. It's a little easier said than done, but I want to introduce this concept to you that you let go of all rules and expectations of other people. It's just so much better for you. If I thought it served you to keep them, I'd be like, sure, keep them. It sucks for you to keep them, though. People are like, wow, I can't just let them act like this. And was it working before? How was that working out? Did you have a deep connection with that person? Was there lots of love happening? No, it sucked. So just try it this way for a little while. Try dropping the rule book. Try dropping the shoulds. Try stop shoulding on other people and start shoulding on yourself. What if you just like let humans be humans with all their imperfections? It'd be so much more fun. Right? And you guys, adults, they do actually get to do whatever they want whenever they want. Isn't that crazy? I said this like 18 times, but it's like my favorite thing that I've ever learned. Adult humans are allowed to do whatever they want whenever they want. If we can get off their back and stop trying to control them, we get to feel better. So amazing. Just try it. You can go back to the old way in like February. Just take me up on it for a month or two. Let your mother-in-law judge you. Let her say the comment. Like, why does it bother you? Like, who cares? So what? Let him. Don't be surprised. I love it when my brain's like so shocked that my brother got drunk again at Christmas dinner. I mean, I don't really give a shit. I really don't. Like let that manual go, right? Like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Don't be surprised though when your people act like they have for the last 27 years. They're not going to just like automatically show up and like be cool. No. Right? So that is what I really want you to do. Drop the supposed to's. No, there's no such thing as supposed to. It's all unfolding the way it's supposed to unfold. You can keep that one supposed to, but it's all unfolding the way it's supposed to. The plans, the going to the concert with the elf music, with the elf movie. Oh, and then it's like your kid gets sick. Guess they weren't supposed to go. Right? Drop this supposed to. Drop the surprised. Don't be surprised when your people act like they've always acted. Your job. That's your job to then drop your name so you get to feel better. And adult humans are allowed to adult. And all their weird, quirky ways. Let them do it. Okay. Any questions you guys have about other people and enjoying the holidays? Remember your chosen failure in 2020. Okay, how to get a plan for 2023? I just feel like you're going to feel so good if you're like dialed and you're ready to go. You're ready to go for 2023. So this is the part where I'm going to be like, you should sign up for the Yummy Mummy experience. This is the part where I'm like, this should be your plan. This is the part where I'm going to like invite you to apply to the Yummy Mummy experience. I'm going to tell you everything there is to know about the Yummy Mummy experience. So if you don't want to stay for this part, you don't have to stay. But like, I would definitely stay because it's literally the cracked code to permanent weight loss. It's like the best thing ever. It's like, how does this even exist? What? This is a thing that exists in the world that actually works forever. It is so cool. Okay. So, January 24th, the January cohort of the Yummy Mummy experience kicks off. We go for 6 months and we lose weight for the last time and we become free from food forever. I mean, what is better than that? Seriously. Because they're like, I don't believe you. Okay, so how are we going to do this? How are we going to lose weight for the last time? We're going to co-create. I'm going to help you make a plan. Then you're going to learn how to want to follow through on that plan. You're going to learn how to want to honor your word and actually honor it. And it will actually be effortless in time. It's amazing. So we're going to co-create a plan that actually works, that you actually love. My clients are like, there's no way I'm going to love this. And then like 4 days later, they're like, oh, fine, you're right. I totally love it. You're going to love your plan. You're going to feel better than you do now. This isn't a like compromise. You're not trading one for the other. This is a win-win. You're going to make a plan that is doable, that is easy, that you love. We're going to do it together. I'm going to hold your hand. This plan is not calories in, calories out. It's not all the workouts in the world. This plan will get you to lose weight for the last time. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to balance your hunger hormones. This is so easy. We're not going to be drawing blood or taking tests. There's other ways that we can clue into it. And we can draw your blood actually in a really easy way. If we're like, I don't know, maybe your hormones aren't actually balanced yet. I promise you, it works for everyone. So we're going to co-create that plan. Then we are going to learn how to want to follow through on that plan. When you want to do something, you guys, it's easy. It's effortless. It's doable. It doesn't feel like white knuckling. There's no white knuckling in the Yummy Mummy experience. There is no willpower in the Yummy Mummy experience. If you can't believe me, I get it. This really does sound too good to be true. It's not. I just have too much proof. Just too many women cross the line, lose weight for the last time. I get an email at least once a day. Just got one this morning. Just got one yesterday. I can't believe you changed my life like this. They did it, P.S. Right? I'm always like emailing them like, remember, you're the one that did this. We need to give you the credit. But it was the Yummy Mummy experience that helped them do that. Create a plan you love. Learn how to want to follow through. So there is an outer accountability piece. You are accountable every single day to me and the group. This is a private group that you will love. If you're like, oh, group, gross, hate groups. Mark my freaking words. You're gonna love the group. You can want to hate it. It's fine. You're gonna love it. Everybody loves it at the end. They just do. So you can think whatever you want. Okay, so then we're going to learn how to do, what to do when life happens. Like, what about your cruise vacation? Oh, shit. Because people are like, I can't sign up in January because I have a cruise. Or I can't sign up until July because I have 7 girls trips. Like, no. You want to sign up. It's made 6 months. You want things to come up. You want life to happen so that you know exactly how to handle life and you eating in the way that you want to eat. So how do we handle life when it comes up? I'm going to help you through every single little itty bitty obstacle that could ever get in the way of you losing weight for the last time. Then we're going to learn how to never, ever, ever quit. Remember this one? Never, ever, ever quit. You're never going to quit. It's amazing. So that's all. It's like stupid simple. We're going to make a plan that you love that balances your hormones so that weight falls off effortlessly. Then you are going to learn how to want to follow through on that plan without white knuckling, with outer accountability as you're learning the skill of inner accountability. That's the ability to keep your word to yourself and to trust yourself, which builds the utmost confidence. People are always like, yeah. Like, well, I lost weight for the last time, but I'm like so confident and I love my life and I love myself and I'm like my own best friend. And that's what they're so excited about because the feeling inside their body on a day-to-day basis is just so good. Okay? Make a plan you love. Learn how to want to follow through. Know exactly what to do when life happens and never quit. I'm going to teach you every single tool that you need to lose weight for the last time inside the Yummy Mummy experience. It is the best thing ever. So yes, we're going to balance those hunger hormones. We are going to change your mindset. We're going to literally rewire your brain. Have you guys heard of neuroplasticity? This is the rewiring of your brain. It's so cool. And that's what we do. We learn how to literally kill the diet brain and to live from a Yummy Mummy mind. When you live from a Yummy Mummy mind, you'll create permanent weight loss. You lose weight for the last time. Your thoughts create your results, right? And so when we have those diet brains, those yo-yo brains, the result it's creating is more yo-yo, more dieting, more up and down, more gaining and losing, right? So we have to rewire your brain through thought work. And this is actually really fun because it will change every other area of your life as well. We're also going to learn inside emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. A lot of my clients are already super emotionally intelligent. They just take it to the next level. A lot of my clients actually didn't know that they were emotional eaters. You don't realize that like the handful of nuts at 2:30 p.m. was an emotional eat. It was. They were just a little bit bored and they just needed a little something to, give them a little pick-me-up. Or they wrapped all the presents. And so they need a reward. So they go in and they snack on the gingerbread house. Right? That's an emotional eating. Anytime you're not eating for true physical hunger, it's probably an emotional eat. And I'm going to help you to wean yourself off of eating for emotional reasons. And this creates so much freedom and so much confidence. I never thought I was an emotional eater. And I was like, oh, actually, this is great news. I am totally an emotional eater, but I'm an emotional eater, and that's a problem, and I can solve for that. So we'll handle that inside. We also, okay, so some of you guys are going to cringe at this and you're going to be like, oh, I don't think I'm doing the yummy mommy now. We are going to learn unconditional self-love. You are going to learn how to love yourself. Some of you guys are like, barf. No. Gross. Ugh. You're like, can't I just do that once I lose weight? No, we're going to learn how to love ourselves along the way. You cannot hate yourself then. You're going to learn how to love yourself. You're going to learn how to love your body. And you're going to thank me later because you're going to be your own best friend. We're going to be having fun. We're going to be doing this from a place of fun and positivity. People are like, this is the easiest thing I've ever done for weight loss. And it's actually permanent. It actually works. You're like, this is so much easier than like 75 hard or whatever fill in the blank thing. Yeah, there's an effortlessness to it. So I'm going to teach you every single tool. You're going to get a workbook. You're going to get a journal. If you're like, oh, I'm not a journaler. I hate journaling. Fine. You like write words for 5 minutes a day. You're going to actually end up loving it. Like all my clients do. They're like, oh, I love my journaling practice. It's special and sacred to me. So if you're like, I'm not a journaler, trust me, it's 5 minutes of writing a day. You could totally handle it. You're going to get a workbook, like a live workbook. You're going to get a live journal in the mail, in the snail mail. It's going to be amazing. So we are going to start, like I said, on January 24th. We meet at 12:45 Mountain Time. It's 11:45 Pacific Time, 2:45 Eastern Time, 1:45 Central Time. We go for 75 minutes. So we end at the top of that next hour, right? So if you're in Mountain Time, if you're like the one other person that's in Mountain Time with me, it'll be 12:45 till 2, okay? And we meet on Tuesdays. And what do we do on that call? If you're like, what is that even? What's the point of that? So on that call, we're going to talk. We're going to workshop a little bit like this. Most of the call is going to be for coaching. So shit's going to hit the fan. There are going to be some challenges that come up. You want the challenges to come up. You want the challenges to come up in a group because every time someone else gets coached on their challenge, you get the aha. You get the learning. Anytime an obstacle comes up that you will inevitably, most likely at least, come up against, you get the strategy for how to overcome it. You get that tool. Your mind will be blown left and right through other people's coaching. So group coaching is the way when it comes to weight loss because we have to hear from everybody so we can get so many of those ahas, so many of those strategies. And maybe you're like a little timid. Maybe you're like, oh, no, I don't want to like get coached. I don't want to say anything. Well, guess what? Brenda is going to get coached. And she is going to be having the same exact problem that you're having. And you get to have that transformation right there and then. Or maybe you didn't even know how to articulate what Karen is saying. You're like, oh my God, that's totally my problem. I just didn't know how to say it. I didn't even realize it was like lying in the subconscious. That's what's going to happen. It's going to blow your mind. Coaching, you guys, some of you guys know, okay, I'll like fix the hair for a second. Some of you guys know that I still kind of am, I guess, but did a lot of yoga teaching and meditation teaching, right? I was a yoga teacher for like 8 years full time. And I love yoga. I think it is so amazing. I think it's so transformative. I love meditation. I think it's transformative. I love self-help books. I think they're transformative. You know what the most transformative thing ever in the history of the world is? Coaching. Hands down, fastest, best way to transform your life. I told you guys I get emails all the time from my clients. You know a sentiment that I get all the time? I've been in therapy for 20 years and I've been with you for 2 months and I've gotten so much more out of it. No, I love therapy. I'm not shit talking therapy. I'm just telling you that coaching is so transformative, especially when it comes to weight loss. Especially when you cannot do this alone, nor should you do it alone. You need to do this in a community, in an environment where somebody has your back, or everybody has your back, and everybody's rooting for you, and you get help with things that you can't see. Okay? Do you guys understanding what I'm saying? When I'm picking up what I'm putting down here. Okay, so people are saying yes, they love the group. Oh, this is so good. I love everybody's comments. Okay, so You guys already have, how fun is this? You already have an email in your inbox if you want to apply and lose weight for the last time. So you can go ahead and get your applications in now. This is early bird enrollment because I always do I never do early bird throughout the rest of the year, but I always do it in December because I know some of you want to ask for this for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever gift exchange you're doing. You're like, I don't know what to ask for. Ding, ding, ding. This is your thing. This is the thing. This is the best gift you will ever give yourself. Hands down. I got an email a couple of days ago from my client who just turned 40. And she's like, this was the best 40th gift. She's like, I finally, after literally 30 years of feeling like I don't know myself, I feel like myself and in my skin. I'm so confident. Again, she was like, yeah. The weight loss is great. But like my ability to love myself and be with myself and feel so good in my skin and feel like myself is priceless. Okay, so I want you to give yourself that gift. So that's why I do an early enrollment in December, because if you want this as your gift, put yourself on the top of the list. We're putting all our kids at the top of the list and we're buying power ponies and mini Broncos and bikes and cash registers and all these things, all this plastic shit. Put yourself on the list. It's your fucking turn. It's your fucking turn this year. I'm over this. Put yourself at the top of the list. If you have not been able to put yourself on the top of the list in years past, this will feel uncomfortable. It is okay. Can we do a new flavor of discomfort, please? This is my new thing. I'm like, all right, it's already uncomfortable not weighing what we want to weigh. It already sucks not weighing what we want to weigh. Sucks. It's like uncomfortable. Let's try a new flavor of discomfort and actually get what we want. Okay, I'm going to put myself at like number 1 or 2, see what happens. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to sign up for the Yummy Mommy experience. I'm going to invest in myself for the first time in so long. Yeah, you're going to want to you're going to want to barf. It's like my friend, it's like my friend Olivia says, like, you're going to have to gag and go. It's like my client. She's like, I had cold sweats, like, she's like, I was like a cartoon character. I was like cold sweating and like hyperventilating as I was clicking the submit button on my application. So this is normal. You're not going to believe that you can do this. That's literally why you do this program. You're like, I don't believe I can do this. Like, it's never worked before. I'm like, yeah, I know. Me too. That's why you do it. So I can hold the belief for you until you can hold the belief. I'm going to teach you how to believe in yourself. That is the coolest thing. But I believe in you. I will not let anyone into this program that I don't know can get across that line of losing weight for the last time. It's just not a thing. Just do not let them in. Don't not apply because she's not going to let me. Apply. LFG. You guys can go right now too if you want. You can go to lauraconley.com and click work with me and apply. Get your application going. It's 5 to 10 minutes. It's easy. It's simple. So you go and you apply. Oh, it's $5,000. Some of you girls are like, how much is it? It's $5,000. Want to know what's so cool? Is there is like, quote unquote, body back or money back guarantee. You come into the program and you don't lose weight for the last time, I'll give you your money back. This does not mean you come into the program and then you check out for 4 months and then you ask for your money back. Nobody does that because I'm so clear about exactly what the guarantee is. But the guarantee is easy, you guys. I told you this program is more easy and more doable than anything else out there. So you apply, you come in, you come to those weekly calls. You'll get a little bit of light homework every week and you'll get a module to watch where I'm going to be teaching you a concept, which is super cool. And if you do those modules and you come to the calls, oh, by the way, you can come to the calls live or you can watch them recorded. Either way, it's totally up to you, live or recorded. So you don't have to be there on like that Tuesday at 12:45 Mountain Time if you can't be there because of work schedule or whatever. And some people they'll rearrange their schedules to make it work. I had this one client was really high up at consulting firm, and she treated it as if it were a medical treatment, like it was life or death, because for her it was life or death. She really felt like that. She really felt like it was life or death. So she treated that appointment like, if I don't go, I'm going to die. And she wasn't really actually going to die like tomorrow, but she wasn't going to be living. She was going to be alive. living the life that she wanted to live. I was just going to say living her best life, which is so cliche, but it's true. That's what happens inside the Yummy Mommy experience. Everybody would start living their best life. You guys should have seen us. We were at a retreat at the Yummy Mummies in October, and I mean, it was effervescent. People at the Four Seasons were commenting left and right, like, who is this group? You guys are so gorgeous. You guys are so positive. You guys are so fun. You guys are so warm. It was like the coolest thing to see. Like a whole group of Yummy Mummies. It was the absolute best. So that brings me to the bonus. And you guys have questions, I'll stay on and answer the question. But when you sign up, when you apply and get accepted by tomorrow night at midnight Pacific time, you get the bonus. This is crazy. You get a free, F-R-E-E, free admission into the Yummy Mummy Experience IRL. What is the Yummy Mummy Experience IRL, you ask? The Yummy Mummy Experience IRL is the Yummy Mummy Experience in real life. So this is an add-on. This is a bonus to the experience, right? The Yummy Mummy Experience is January through July. It's all on Zoom. We also have a Slack community so you can get coaching in there every single day. We have celebrations, discussions. We share, we become besties. We share resources, all kinds of things. Really dynamic, really super fun. So this is just an add-on event. If you want to come and be coached live and hone the tools and connect with your fellow Yummy Mummies, you can do this at the Yummy Mummy Experience IRL in real life. In case you didn't know, my husband's like, what's IRL? I'm like, you're such a geriatric millennial. You don't know. He's like, I'm kidding. I know what IRL means. Okay. But it's just our live in-person event. It's just an add-on though. You don't have to come. But it is free for anyone that signs up before midnight tomorrow night. It's going to cost $14.97 for everybody else. $14.97. Boom. And it's going to be the absolute best. It's going to be in Boulder. We're going to hike. We're going to do some fun little toasts. We're going to coach live and in person. It is going to be the absolute best. This was born out of the Yummy Mummy Masters. The Yummy Mummy Masters is my advanced program, and they get a retreat inside the Masters program, which is so awesome. But you guys, it was just too good not to do more of these live events. You guys are craving in-person events, so I wanted to offer it. Do you have to come to this in order to lose weight for the last time? No, you don't. This is not a thing you need to do. This is a thing that you might want to do. So it's just an add-on. It's just a bonus. It's just there if you want it, okay? But if you apply, you get it for free. I mean, what the heck? It's so good. Okay, what questions do you guys have? I just told you everything. Okay, what questions do you guys have about any of the content that we went over today? Like, if you guys have questions about the content. Oh, wait, you guys have questions. Okay, hold on. Okay, if you guys have, sorry, I'm just zooming over here. If you guys have any questions, let me know and I will answer anything, literally. Anything that you guys have, it is totally up for grabs. I will answer anything. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, how many people are in the group? Usually about 30 people. I will cap it, right? So usually about 30 people that will be in the group. And this is the perfect number. So you guys want to know, I'm getting this cute question from you guys. How many people? It's a perfect number. I've had smaller groups. I've had larger groups. 30 is the sweet spot because we get enough challenges that we overcome everything that can come up within that 6-month period. And trust me, you're going to get more than enough time with me, getting coached, all of that. You're going to get more than enough time. People are like, yeah. Okay, Laura, can you like get off my back? Like, don't think 30 equals, oh, I'm going to get lost in the group. No, that's why we have Ask Laura inside Slack. So you can come in there and you can get written coaching anytime. So if you can't be live on the call, it's no big deal. You go in there and you get coached. I answer within 48 or 24 to 48 hours during normal business. It's usually way sooner than that. So you have access to that. If I'm on vacation or whatever, we always have a guest coach coming in and helping me in there. Oh, people are saying, okay, I need to talk to my husband. Yeah, obviously, go talk to your husband. I always talk to my husband or my partner, whatever you call your person, if you have a person. I always talk to them about big purchases. Do not go to your person with like, what is the word? Like uncertainty. If you know you want to do this and you know this is the right program for you, go with that certainty. Because I notice, like at least with Brian, my husband, like he will meet me with the same certainty or uncertainty. Yeah, I know. The group is always so supportive. I like one-on-one too. I just think that for you, someone's asking about the group versus one-on-one. I like one-on-one too for other things. For weight loss, I feel like the results are accelerated when you're in a group. I just really think that. Yeah, and the external accountability, exactly, Rose. It's so amazing to have that external accountability. And when you're in a group and you're struggling, someone will come. I swear to God, this happens all the time. Someone will come in and they will be like, "Oh, I'm really struggling with this." Right? Or you're like, say you're really struggling, and someone's like, "Oh, I was just struggling with that last week. Here's what I did. I'm totally over it. I promise you this is temporary." Right? Or maybe you are, share a celebration or something that's like really working, that's like so awesome for you. And then someone else gets to be inspired by that. So it's really good. So if you're like, oh no, I'm nervous about comparing despair. I'm nervous about comparing myself. Your brain will do that, but I teach you a whole entire concept of moving from compare and despair to compare and aware, and then compare and dare, which just means that you use the other women as inspiration and possibility instead of something that you judge yourself against. Okay. So let's see what other questions are coming in, you guys. Oh, we have some hands that are raised. Karen, do you want to come on here? I'm going to lower your hand, and I'm going to lower your hand too, Kimberly. Some of you guys have your hands raised. Raise your hand if you want to ask a question live. Otherwise, put it in the Q&A. You can totally come on live and talk to me. It's totally fine with me. Okay, other questions that I'm getting in here. Oh, I'm not sure I have the time. Yeah, so just look at like how important this thing is to you. Do you want to lose weight for the last time? Is it that one thing that if you solved, your life would just be like, yes. Then maybe you need to make the time. If it really is that important, if it is that one nagging thing, put it at the top of the list for 1 year. Make the time. I promise you, you can. Remember, adult humans get to do what adult humans want to do whenever they want. You get to decide. I swear to God. You really can. If this is the most important thing, make it the most important thing. Will it be a little uncomfortable? Maybe. I can help you with all the discomfort. Trust me, I will. Okay, let's see. What other? Oh, yeah. Okay. You guys are raising your hands because I said raise your hand. I love it. Okay, what other? If you guys have any other questions, pop them in. Oh, I'm not sure it's the right time. I'm thinking maybe I want to do it in March or July. Okay. Let's go to your future self in July who has lost the weight. What would she tell you? She would tell you, don't wait. Do it now. Let's get it done. What are we waiting for? There is never, quote unquote, a good time, you guys. Ready is a decision. Ready is a decision that you make, that you decide to make. Ready is a choice. Again, will there be some discomfort? Hello, how old are you? Getting weird questions on Instagram. I'm 39. Almost 39 and a half. December 18th is my half birthday. Don't forget, you guys. Okay, so other questions that you guys have. Yes, it's never going to be the right time. Make it the right time. That is totally a choice. It's totally fine. Okay, let's see what else you guys have. What if it doesn't work for me? I know. Everyone thinks they're a special unicorn that it won't work for. Okay, if it doesn't work for you, I'll give you your money back. Plain and simple. But that's not going to happen. You don't want your money back. You want to lose weight for the last time. Trust me. You guys, the program has to cost $5,000. Because otherwise you don't have skin in the game. You have to invest in yourself in order to get an ROI. I am not going to invalidate $5,000 is expensive. $5,000 is a lot of money. It is. But the ROI, I mean, some of my clients are on here. They will tell you it's priceless. They will tell you that they would have, knowing what they know now, knowing and having what they have now, they would have paid 10 times for it. It is priceless. It is the best thing that money can buy. So for some of us, 5,000 is a lot. For some of us, it's not. For some of us, we're not trained to spend $5,000. We're not like, it's not like a normal in our society to spend $5,000 on coaching. I know. It's totally true. It's normal to spend $5,000 on a remodel of your bathroom. Oh my God, we're about to remodel our bathroom. It's not going to be $5,000. It's going to be more than that. But the amount I spend on coaching is even more than that. Honestly, because of the ROI, because of how much I'm like, you guys, I'm grateful for coaching every single day. I literally write it down every single day, how grateful I am for coaching, because it makes me feel the way that I want to feel. It gives me the answers that I need. Coaching is the answer. The Yummy Mummy experience is the answer that you really did not think existed. This is it. Make it it. Make this year your year. It's your turn. You've been putting other people first for so long. Okay? It's your freaking turn. So yeah, if it doesn't work, I'll give you your money back. But it's going to work. And everyone thinks they're a special unicorn. Everyone's like, I don't know. Maybe it's my thyroid. What do you have to lose? Except for all your weight. Mental, physical, it's emotional weight. Seriously, you guys, you don't have anything to lose. The reason I give a money back guarantee is not to like give you your money back. The reason is so that you can believe me, because we have so much lack of belief coming into the program because we've tried so many things and they didn't work. You guys, this is new. This is different. We're doing emotional work. We're doing mindset work. We're doing hormone work. This is not the same thing dressed up in a different outfit. This is completely new and completely different. Any other questions that you guys have? Yes, everyone in the group loses weight. Yeah, 20. Oh my God, I love it. You guys are like helping me sell. 20 pounds is worth more than 5K. Being done with 20 pounds forever. I mean, can you even put a number on it? It's at least worth 10K. This, yes, is it expensive? Will you have to have conversations? Will you get cold sweats paying for it? Maybe. But your ROI is endless. Okay? So ask yourself, like, where will you be in 6 months if you don't do this new and different thing? Like, what is the cost? What is the cost of you saying no? Right? It's actually really expensive. The cost of you saying no? It's really pricey. Actually, like with the actual amount of money that goes out, but also the energy that you're wasting, the time that you're wasting. And I'm not judging you or shaming you. This was me too. I am just so clearly passionate about you solving this once and for all, because what is on the other side of this for you? Your whole damn life. Your whole damn life. You get one precious life. Let's go all out. Let's leave it all on the field. You want to be on your deathbed and be like, yes, I did it. I did it. Right? Because the weight is in the way. So let's get the weight out of the way so that we can go write the book, so that we can go start our coaching business, so that we can just play on the freaking floor with our kids and be present with them. Right? The point of life is not to be constantly calculating and planning and over-restricting and under-restricting and no. The point of life is to live it. Let's go. Okay, you guys, unless you guys have any other questions, I'm going to hop off. But if you have questions that come up, you just email me. Laura at Laura Conley Coaching. Oh no, what is my email address? Laura@lauraconley.com. Just email me. I will answer any emails. But go apply. Decide you are ready. Get it done. So all you have to do is go to lauraconley.com, click work with me, apply, answer a couple questions, and then I will let you know whether or not you're accepted within 24 hours. You're going to want to apply before midnight tomorrow night. Because if you do that, you get the free ticket to the Yummy Mommy Experience IRL. So cool. Okay. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for being here. I love the engagement. You guys were so fun. I'm obsessed with you. I hope to see you down the Yummy Mommy road, and that's all I got for you. I love you. Goodbye. Hey, if you've enjoyed listening to this podcast, I would love it if you leave a rate, review, and a subscribe on whatever you're listening to this podcast in. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. It would help me so much, and it would help all the other mamas out there hear this message. Thank you in advance. I really appreciate it. And you have to come check out the Yummy Mommy Experience. It's my proven lose weight for the last time group coaching and course. Head to lauraconley.com and just click work with me. Other than that, you guys, I would love to give you a free gift. If you want your free listener only gift, go to lauraconley.com/gift. And from there, you will get your free best ever weight loss hack. So cool. The last thing I want to tell you, you guys, is I do have a free Facebook group. It's called, you guessed it, the Yummy Mommy. Lose weight for the last time, end body drama, and get food freedom. You can just search that in Facebook, or again, you can head to the show notes and you'll find the link there. All right, you guys, have the best day ever.